Take it away. Hi, I'm Clayton Boothe, or you could just call me Clay. Now, I don't know most of you, so to start out, let me say that I'm a cat that wears a lot of hats. And I've got a lot of neat tricks I'd like to show you today, but then Dan said I only got 20 slides and 20 seconds each, and I thought, there's no way. For one thing, I'm a poet who knows it. At Art Prize this year, with two friends of mine, I did a 30-minute video performing 30 of my rhymes. We connected with hundreds of people. It was a fabulous time. I could spend my whole 6.5 minutes talking just about this. It would not be a crime. But then I'm sort of a political animal as well. I nearly ran for the U.S. Congress in 2012. I passed, it's true, but still I have some ideas about a better America that I would like to share with you. And I thought maybe I could talk about that for a spell. Or maybe I should discuss the advertising biz. I've spent 30 years in it. Some people say I'm quite the whiz. I could show you a trick or two. That's what I could do. But the idea of talking just about advertising made me feel terribly, terribly blue. No, I could not narrow my topic down to just one, because I want my PechaKucha, or however you say it, to work for everyone. You know, what if he's bored by poetry? What if she hates advertising? What if he's voting for Trump? No, one topic is too few. So instead I'll explain how to do everything. Woohoo! Now, you're probably skeptical, like the fish in the cat in the hat. I said I'm going to explain how to do anything. Did I just say that all in the next 4.5 minutes flat? You must think I've bitten off too much to chew. And I'm afraid at first I thought I was terrified too. But then I do what I always do. When the task is too big and the minutes are too few, I break it down into pieces sequentially, 1, 2, and finally 3. That's how to make anything easy, anything at all. Break it down into steps, and no task is too tall. The first step is to frame it. Frame it. Before you can do anything else, you must name it. How big or how small is this thing that you'll make? How much effort and expense are you willing to take? Anything goes? No. Forget what you've heard. The sky is the limit only for birds. But already you must think that I've gotten off track. Frame a picture before you paint it? Isn't that out of whack? No, my idea is not so off the wall. It isn't too limiting either, not at all. The best way to think big is to start out thinking small. Now, step 2 of how to do anything, it's easier than the first. Step 2 is just do it. Paint your picture, write your app, teach your 3rd grade class, take a lap. Whatever is your bit and whatever you are versed. Step 2 is just do it. There's no more time to rehearse. But did I lose you at step 2? Did you roll your eyes at that one? In 3 steps, I said I would explain how anything could be done. And step 2 is just do it? Absurd. That's no help at all. Even if this worked out quite famously once before, as you might recall. So here's the first thing I would suggest on how to best do thing 2. Start with the part that's exclusively you. Because you're amazing. You're awesome. You're interesting. You're one of a kind. Start out copying anyone else, and you start out behind. Nothing else that I could say tonight is more true. No matter what you try to make, no matter what you hope to do, the best thing that you have going for you is just you. So be real and be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Every other way to be is half bacon. There. So thing 1 is to frame it, and thing 2 is to claim it. Do your thing and make it one of a kind. Don't be ashamed. No one that matters will mind. Let your guard down. Let your imagination run wild. The most real and the best you ever was you as a child. So take your hammer. No, pardon me. Step 3 of how to do anything is to hang it. Because nothing is actually done until your thing is finally hung. What good is a beautiful song if it never gets sung? Who needs a bell that never gets rung? Is it even a spring if it never gets sprung? So take your hammer, find a nail, choose a wall, pick your spot, and hang your thing out there where people will see it a lot. That is how you make your name. That is how you gain some fame. Hang it out there, kids. You're at the top of your game. Or, if you prefer, you can keep it more quiet. You don't have to hang your thing out there where it will make such a riot. Some things are best displayed privately. Still, before anything that you can do can be said to be done, the minimum audience is you plus one. I still have a minute left. What more can I say? I've already explained how to do everything today. I could tap dance, I could juggle my hats, but what would be the good of any of that? Instead, my friends, here's what I'll do. With time left on the clock, I will bid you adieu. My last 20 seconds I give back to you. Now get out there and do the thing that is most you. Frame it, do it, hang it. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't you see? And finally, I hope you've enjoyed these past 6 minutes, point 3. I know it was big fun, at least for me. Thanks and good night.